RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Macias Insurance Agency, your local independent insurance agent. Andy's Auto Body, Tire, and Auto Service and Sales. Auto Butler Car Wash and Express Lube, located at 1706 Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Auto Centers Nissan, home of the Wiggity Way. Roper's Regal Beagle, the Metro East's premier sports bar and grill. Shell Community Federal Credit Union, the one place to go for all your banking needs. Alton Sports Tap, sports, food, and good times. Liberty Bank, bank local, bank Liberty. Ruderman Plumbing, your locally owned plumbing superheroes. Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance, all of your protection under one roof. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. First Mid-America Credit Union, exceeding member expectations since 1934. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949.
Swing and a miss by Bonnell. Strike one, and this pitcher, Drake Green, I'm guessing his pitch count is somewhere in the 80s or 90s here today.
And there's nobody throwing in the bullpen that we could see.
Swing and a miss, maybe a foul tip. Strike two.
Quickly 0-2. Bonnell has struck out in this game, but he's also singled. Hampton has been on base with a walk. Wynn reached base on a fielder's choice. They need to do it again here.
Bonnell takes high, inside a little bit maybe there. Ball one, 2 strikes and a ball. Bottom of the 7th inning here for the number 2 seed, Alton, against the 3 seed, Quincy. Bouncing in for ball 2.
Well, now after getting the first 2 pitches over for strikes, he's throwing a couple of balls, and Bonnell can dig in now and look for something because this pitcher can't afford to get to ball 3, so he'll probably throw one over the plate here.
Drake Green looks in, brings it in, swing and a fly ball deep to left. Left fielder going back, way back, and it is gone. Down the line, a fair ball, and into the left field corner, over the fence, home run, Alton Redbirds.
Well, there's not a lot of deep areas here. It's only 310 down the line, and that was pretty much down the line, so Bonnell gets enough of it, and now you wonder if this could shake up this pitcher Green, because the Redbirds are on the board. They've cut a 3-0 lead to 3-1, and they've energized the Redbird faithful here in Edwardsville.
The Redbirds still need a base runner to bring the tying run up, but now it's 3-1. Bonnell with his 2nd home run of the year. RBI number 23 for the catcher. And strike one here to Drake Hampton.
Got to credit the pitcher. He comes right back and gets a first pitch strike to Hampton.
2nd home run of the year. Here's a deep drive to
That's
center field. Way back it goes. Center fielder can't get it. It's off the fence over his head for a double. A line drive double to straightaway center field with nobody out.
Couple of hard hit balls by the Redbirds, and they're starting to get some confidence here. It was a dramatic softball win yesterday. Can the boys do the same here in the 7th inning in the regional semifinals? It prompts a visit to the mound, a home run followed by a double, and the Redbirds have taken the momentum away.
Drake Hampton takes over the lead in doubles on the team. 14 doubles on the year. They have a meeting on the mound here. Nobody out. And the Redbirds have finally broke through with a run, a solo home run to start the 7th. But now Hampton with a double, and Stephen Wynn will face Drake Green, who will stay in there for now.
Yeah, nobody warming up in the bullpen, so either we're going to see a position player take over, or this is his game to win or lose.
And Stephen Wynn steps in. The Redbirds look for more, maybe more base runners here. Again, nobody out. Wynn will take a ball. Ball one.
Well, the batter is the tying run.
All right, Stephen, pick your spot now.
Redbirds with 7 home runs on the year now. 4 for Hudson, 2 for Bonnell, 1 for Hopkins. This one is down and in. Ball 2.
And that's really all you can ask for. That leadoff home run so huge because it enabled the Redbirds to be a little bit more realistic. In the past, they were looking at, the man on deck is the man who could tie the game. Now the man in the batter's box can tie the game.
Ball 3 high to win. On deck, the 8 and 9 hitters, Hayden and Scrabach.
I don't think they'll give him the green light at 3-0, but this pitcher's got a groove one here. You might turn him loose.
It's a strike right down the middle. And you wonder who their closer is, if it's somebody out there, a position player that may have to come in before this game is over. We'll see.
Wynn ought to get another good pitch here.
3-1 pitch. It's a strike, inside corner.
It must have been on the inside part of the plate because Wynn lifted his hands up thinking it was in off the plate. He watched it for a strike, and now it's full.
3-2 now, and Green delivers low in the dirt. Ball 4, 2 on with nobody out.
When I saw that ball bounce in the dirt, I glanced up to see if that runner from second would try to take third. He stayed where he was. He didn't want to force anything. Redbirds have got the tying run now at first base. Keep chipping away.
Yeah, Hayden steps in with a couple of RBIs this year. We'll see if he's bunting. He was going to bunt, took it low, ball 1.
Well, Carter Hayden's one of these players who has not played a lot this season for the Redbirds, but gets the start here today, made a good play in the field, but he struck out a couple of times looking. I'm sure he doesn't want to strike out looking here. He's going to be aggressive early.
And he makes a good bunt to the pitcher, who bobbles it for a moment, throws, and it gets away. It gets away at first. A run will score. Second and third, nobody out on an air off the glove of the second baseman covering down there at first.
Obviously, Coach Todd Haug knows the ability of Carter Hayden to put down a bunt. He had been a strikeout victim twice in this game. They needed a bunt here. That's why he was batting. He came through. The pitcher mishandled it. That allowed him to rush a throw at first base, and the ball got away from the first baseman. A run scores. Now the tying run is only 90 feet away, and the go-ahead run is at second.
The run scores on an air, as the pitcher threw it into the runner just a little bit there, and there's still nobody out. 4 Redbirds in a row have reached base. And now we got the number 9 hitter, Jacob Scrabach, to the plate, and the Quincy infield comes in all the way around, leading 3-2.
Well, the Redbirds softball team scored a run without the ball getting hit to win the game. Could the same scenario unfold here?
Strike 1 to the number 9 hitter here, Scrabach.
Before he can win it, you got to tie it. That runner at third is important right here, and Stephen Wynn is a good heads-up base runner.
Right-handed batter, and he shoots one into left field. Base hit, 1 run in, and the Redbirds win it. The Redbirds win it with a 2-run single. Jacob Scrabach did it as he pulled it into left field by the pulled-in infield, and 2 runs score, 4-3 Alton.
Guess who does it again? Jacob Scrabach has come up with big hits all season long from that 9 hole in the order, and when the inning started with Bunnell hitting the home run, and it followed up with Drake Hampton reaching on the double, then they got the play they needed when Wynn was able to reach base on a walk as he milked a walk. The Redbirds had the brakes go their way. The Blue Devils walk off dejected as the Redbirds celebrate out near second base.
And the Redbirds still had nobody out in the 7th inning, but they score 4, and they win it 4-3 over the Quincy Blue Devils. Redbirds will play Edwardsville after all on Saturday at 11 a.m. right here on the Big Z for a regional title. Back with a postgame in a moment. Redbirds win it, win number 30 on the season. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.